Hi, welcome back to Adventures in Bonsai. It's been a while, mainly because I had shoulder surgery and my wife broke her back and we got hit by a bad winter chill down here. It was the longest winter chill where temperatures stayed in the 30s since 1927. It was not good for the bonsai or for the outside trees. We lost a lot of stuff here. We're waiting to see if it comes back. During the chill, I put most of my bonsai in this shed back here, and they seem to do okay. They were in there for about a week. I had to water them while they're inside there. They kind of came through okay, but still there's been damage. Let's go take a look and see what happened. Multiple planting. I just got done cutting off the branches of the dead leaves that were here and trimming them down, and just hoping that they will make a comeback. Here's a Ming tree, and it's not looking so good, so I'm going to be cutting off dead stuff and just hoping that it makes its way back. You got a lot of burn here on the cotton plants. Some of the little plants didn't do so well. More Ming trees here. Let's take a look at these. So I'm going to have to just cut this stuff off. This way the plant isn't putting its energy into trying to save leaves that are unsavable. So we're just going to hope that these plants, as the weather warms up, will start to do their thing and be okay. Here's the tree I got last year, but it was just too cold and I haven't transplanted it yet. I'm waiting for spring to come. The plant itself is doing real well. I'm not sure what it is, but waiting for the weather to really warm up and get us out of February before I transplant this. Just a lot of dead stuff on it. I'm just cutting it back. And that's all I really can do with this, because the dead stuff isn't going to come back to life. The papayas that I put in the shed managed to hold up fairly well. Their leaves are still a little droopy in spots. Like over here, cut off some of those leaves that are going to go. But otherwise, some of them are still doing okay. They managed to do all right inside the shed. Some of the trees are doing nicely. But even some of these jades have color changes. They usually hold up pretty well to the cold weather. The other trees are looking pretty decent. They did okay. And that's what's going on. As soon as things pick up a little and the weather changes, I'll be back out here working and making tapes for you. These trees here are looking okay and doing fairly well. So now these Texas ebonies, because they grow in the desert, I really made sure I protected them. I took them in the house. Found a couple lizards in the house that were living in there and saved them. Now here's a banana tree, which normally doesn't do too well in this cold weather, but it's got some old leaves on it that needs to go. And it's got a nice new leaf coming out. I think it'll be okay. This banana tree, where it's planted in the ground, will be pretty big now, but because it's been restricted in its pot size, it's staying relatively small. Who knows, maybe we'll get bananas off of it one day. The coffee tree, doing okay. A couple dead leaves overall, not bad. The banyan trees, doing all right. The squirrels were very damaging to the banyan trees. They've been, because I was able to leave them outside in the cold, the squirrels were jumping on them and breaking branches. So that's the story for now. And be back when it gets a little warmer. Have fun with your bonsai. Yes, these are the outside papayas. You can see I've been cutting back a lot of this stuff. It just isn't going to make it. The big one, this is what's happening to the leaves up here. Just dead and going. They're just too tall for me to get to right now. I've been cutting down the other ones. We've got some papayas. I don't know how they're going to be. They may have frozen. We tried to get all the fruit off the trees and make orange juice and put it in the freezer. The lemon tree is doing good. That holds up in the cold weather. Got lots of nice ponderosa lemons waiting to be squeezed. And that's the story, folks. So, hope it's warmer where you are. Take care. Bye-bye.